Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Sarah. I upload every single week, vlogs on Sundays, everything else on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today's video is going to be a current favorites video. So I want to film these videos like often enough that I don't have like tons and tons and tons of stuff. So they're like these huge mammoth videos. I want to get them frequent enough to where they're relevant and current, but I don't have any desire to do them like every single month. I just don't find myself consuming like new things every single month. But yeah, so also kind of forgive my hair, weather, workouts, nightly walks, all that stuff. It's just kind of Rona, like we're just kind of embracing the crazy, right? Cool. Lastly, do you like my new background? Do you like it? What are your thoughts? It's just like wallpaper, like it's peel and stick. So if we don't like it, we can change it. Honestly, I needed it for the contrast because I'm so blonde that the white was like too intense for the lights. So we're experimenting. But give me your feedback. I want to know. Okay, so in no particular order, this is my favorites. So I'm going to start with the little stuff because they little. First and only thing that is food. These. Sorry. These. This is the Fit Crunch bar in chocolate peanut butter. We get 2 of these things a week, I think. I mean, we're pretty intense. There's like 18 bars in each. I want to say maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Anyway, we burn through these. They're really good. They taste like a candy bar, no joke. Like they straight up taste like I really remember loving the 100 grand candy bar. I haven't had one in forever, but like I remember that being my favorite, and this tastes like sort of what I remember that to be, except not. I feel like that had more caramel and this is peanut butter, although this might have caramel in it too. Honestly, I don't know. It's just real good. And if you're a sweet tooth person like myself, but you I'm like sweets and cheese, that's really what it is, but you're got a craving for something sweet but you shouldn't, or you're like really trying to hit your protein macros or whatever, this is what's up. This is what's up. Big fan. Let's get into beauty. Like skincare, that kind of stuff, because I have one thing of beauty. I really like this line, Necessaire. I have the hand cream. I have like almost all their stuff. I got the hand cream. I really like this hand cream. It's great. You can't really see it with these lights. My apologies. Maybe. I don't know. Here. Bueller. We have got to change this monitor thing. I've got a monitor like over in the corner. It's not helpful because there's a ring light directly in front of it, and I'm like, my eyes suck. So it's not helping me at all. If you're new, we're constantly trying to solve this problem of like, how do I fix my whatever? I really need to put some sort of like attached monitor above this just so I can like actually look at the camera and not like look here to make sure whatever's like visible. You know what I mean? Like for example, this. Anyway, this is the Necessaire hand cream. I'll insert a photo. It's really, really nice. It's not too heavy. It's not greasy. It absorbs really well. It's fragrance free to my, this is fragrance free. I really wish it came in the sandalwood one. Their sandal one fragrance is great. I have the exfoliator, the body wash, and the body lotion, which is what I'm featuring as well. This is lovely, especially if you are somebody who's not necessarily a dry-skinned person. I'm not technically a dry-skinned person, but it is winter. I do self-tan. I'm also aging, like we all are. So this is a really lovely body lotion for people that are not like in the market for something really thick and creamy and greasy and oily and all that kind of stuff. It's an aggressive garbage truck. There you go. Love. Also in skincare. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. This is thrashed. This is my cleanser. It's the Skin Regimen. I'll insert a photo because I have just, this thing looks like toothpaste. It's the Skin Regimen Cleansing Cream for sure. It's anti-pollution with longevity complex. It removes pollution, impurities, makeup, and SPF. Skin is left radiant, fresh and radiant. That was 2 words in one. Natural aroma with a rebalancing and reinvigorating effect. The aroma is phenomenal. The fragrance in this is divine. This is my first cleanse. I love this cleanser. I massage it in really, really well. It's just beautiful. It foams. It doesn't foam, rather. It like lathers ever so gently. Like, it's not something that is overly aggressive, but at the same time, like, it kind of comes out in like a really light, almost slightly, ever so slightly reminiscent of like an oil cream, but not like an oil serum. Have you ever tried the Caudalie Premier Cru drops, the gold drops, the oil? So like if just like a tiny bit of that were mixed in with like some sort of like a really soft cream, it's sort of like that. It's beautiful. What I like though is just a little bit. I mean, obviously it's like toothpaste. You squeeze from the top. It comes out. You can tell how I am as a toothpaste person. But yeah, it's lovely. And then you work it in, and then I just massage it in for a good, I'd say minute and a half, maybe 2 if I'm feeling luxurious, and rinse. Honestly, oh, I love it. I love it. I've already ordered another one. Get this. I've actually already ordered another one. Then I went ahead and I ordered directly from their website because they have a kit that had that and their exfoliating powder, which is like an enzymatic powder, which I'm obsessed with. Like, I love an enzymatic exfoliant. So I got that. That's on its way. And then I also got like a travel kit because I want to try the moisturize. Basically, I want to try more of the line. So I ordered that. Oh, I can't wait. But if you're in the market for a cleanser, I'll insert a photo because like this does not help you at all. But like this is hands down I'm very, very happy with this. The lashes I am wearing today are these. These are the Bellamy Sunday Best lashes. I think I cut like a solid, maybe the first 2 chunks of this off. The first 2 like kind of sections. Where are we at here? Here. Inner corner, the first 2 sections of the inner corner I cut off, and then I lay it on, right? I really like these a lot. I'll tell you a few reasons why. One is they lay easily. You're not having to constantly fuss and bend, and one side goes down and that pops up the other side. You don't have to play that game. The other thing I like is that they're reusable. And I don't mean like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I mean like I think I bought at least 7 pairs of lashes. I'm still on my first one. Like, it's amazing. So, that's worth mentioning, right? But yeah, really, really liking this. Really liking them. And for the price point, I mean, they're like the same price as any other, not just like Amazon lash. They're great. 3 things left. One is this container. This is from Target, believe it or not. And it looks like this because you can open it and make it go the other way. So it's like less narrow but deeper. Or you can go this way, which is wider and like slightly less deep. I honestly actually don't think there's much of a difference. Whatever. I have it this way because it's my harvest basket. And then you actually can, here we go. Hold please. Here we go. You can link it. I just did it. To secure it so you're like legit. I'm so sorry. I know how annoying it is for me to look up, but I'm just trying to make sure stuff is in focus. I apologize. We will fix this. This is temporary. But here's what I like about it. One is it's like a decent size for harvests, like so for gardening, flowers, food, whatever. 2 is it's got that wire bottom. It's an iron bottom, so I can hose off whatever I harvested outside, which is really lovely. I don't have to do it in the sink. 3 is I can keep it outside, which is awesome. Like I don't have to, it's not like some like precious like wicker thing that'll like eat away outside. And then the other thing I like is that it's super affordable. So most harvest baskets, like the like Hod, I think they're called, and some other ones, they're anywhere from like $50 to $70 and up. This was $19. Great. Like super happy. So if anything happens to it, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great, especially because, like, right now with Rona, oh, my God, everything's super, especially, like, in gardening, food growing, all that stuff, everything's crazy delayed, or they're not even servicing home gardeners. Like, you have to be basically feeding a community of some sort, which, like, I don't fundamentally disagree with. It's just annoying because it's like, I'd like to feed my family, you know? But like, I get it. I'm not like I'm not throwing hands or anything. But yeah, so I really liked this because it was easy to find. I just picked it up with a curbside pickup. It's great. I really like it. It's a really great option if you're like, I don't know, or I can't afford it, or I need it right now. Target, curbside. There you go. And I promise you it does close. I just didn't close it, and I've got stuff in it that's like pushing. Okay, last two things, because I don't want this video to be forever and a half long. I've mentioned this book several times now. Oh, I should probably really close this up because I don't want to break this. Yeah, here's what it looks like fully closed. See? Okay. Last two things. Wait, I have three things. Because I left one over there because I'm reading it. Last three things are books of some sort. One is the Martha Stewart Homekeeping Handbook. I have talked about this in the past. If there's like one book that you buy that I recommend to you that's like functional this year, buy this. It's like 20-something bucks. It's less than $30. It tells you how to be an adult. This is basically how to be an adult. How to take care of your house, how to do stuff, how to don't need no man, all that. It's Martha's indispensable handbook for creating a comfortable and beautiful home and caring for everything in it. It's exactly what it is. Martha has taught me already she teaches you everything. She teaches you everything. I haven't even gotten anywhere remotely into this book. Like, I'm still super in the early pages, but every page is great. It's great. Teaches you how to do everything. I'm late to the game in this stuff because I worked my ass off for like ever. That's why my back is broken. And as a consequence, like, I didn't know how to take care of a house, really. I mean, like, I knew how to like do some stuff, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And so she's been great for teaching me how to like just tend to things and frequency of how often you actually should clean stuff, seasonal things that you may not necessarily be aware of, all kinds of stuff. It's just great. It's just like, and it's just in a very, here's what you do. It's not like you suck for not, it's not at all anything like that. There's no like negative tone. It's just, here's part of being an adult. If you have linens, if you have silverware, if you have china, if you have whatever, whatever you're into, if you want to take care of it, here you go. Yeah. Another thing I really like is this. This is the Floret Flowers. Oh God, sorry. Is this, can you see that? A Year in Flowers. It's the garden planner for 2021. This is awesome. I think I've mentioned this. I for sure mentioned this. And I think what did I mention? Oh, my planner and tools video for the beginning of the year. What I really love about this, looks like this. It's really pretty. It's very like gardeny. It's all the colors. But what I like about this is, I'm so on the game. Look at my notes. Look at me go. Mild climate. I just realized you probably can't. Well, there we go. Maybe mild and cold climates. Oh my God. Sorry. I promise you, we're fixing. We're learning as we go. This is a learning progress. This is like, we're all human. We're doing the best we can. Mild and cold climates, important to-dos, monthly notes, and then what I really like is you've got your overall month, like a planner would have, but then you've got weekly breakdowns. What I have been using this for so far is a reminder of when I fertilized, when I planted, when something started sprouting. Like today, I just went out there this morning and I had at least 3 things sprout overnight, which is really exciting. So I always document that, and it's really great because it's just, here's my year. So if you're into gardening, or if you're planning a bunch of stuff, planning not a bunch of stuff, planning in general, planting versus planning, sorry, regional pronunciation. Yeah, it's just great. It's just super handy. It's not huge. It's not a massive thing. It tells you kind of what to, be aware of, all kinds of stuff like that. It's just real. It's just perfect. Year at a glance, introduction, holidays, things to remember, just, like, it's just a planner, but it's specific, right? I love it. Honestly, this has been awesome so far for me. I'm like 6 weeks into the year, crushing it. Last thing, hold please. 2 things, because one thing dropped. Beauty. This is the Clarins Hydra Essential Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. I bought this pretty recently because Jeremy had like a cracked lip situation for a minute. It was just very like, he's a man. He's a straight man. And he's an engineer. So like, he's not like, he just is in the tunnel. You know what I mean? So like he had been like way overdue for treatment in general. But he was like, oh, this is really bothering me. And I looked at him I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? And so basically I rehabbed his lips, but it exhausted all of my Amore Pacific Moisture Brown Lip Balm, which was my favorite. They discontinued it. I'm pissed about that. So I was on a mission to find a new one. So I picked this one up. I really like it. It's lovely. It's a really nice overnight lip balm if you want something just to kind of like rehab your mouth so when you wake up, you're good. I do like a light layer in the morning as well, just like a low layer. And then I go about my morning, and then it's like just enough to where it's when it's time to like get ready, you don't really have to blot any off and feel like you're wasting. It's great. So if you're in the market for a really nice, especially one that like just stays on, the Clarins one's bomb. And then lastly, this book I'm reading right now, I'm not even done with it. It's called Tattoos on the Heart. I'm on page 894, 95. And I'll tell you straight up right now, I love this book. I'm already like completely in love with this book. It's written by a Jesuit priest who his parish was in the era of when like LA was the gang capital of I think either the world or the probably the country. I don't know. His community was the gang capital of LA. So he was just in the epicenter. And he was right in between these two projects, and it was just this, like, he talks basically about how his parish and the community of the church kind of basically rallied the whole community as a whole to, like, just fix home, you know, provide a sanctuary of sorts to tons of kids, and like everything they did for these kids and the community at large and all the attention they got, and it's just filled with stories about specific kids that grew up in his community, and it's all about compassion. It's all just shades of compassion. It does have, look, I'm not at all a religious person to the point that I tend to, when you start going down that road, because it just feels very exclusionary to me. It's very, I have a very strong reaction to the I'm better than you because I go to church thing. No, you're not. You know, you're not. And the fact that you think you are means you're missing the point. But what I really love about this is that he so well threads in God. So when because it's inarguably, like, he's inarguably got a religious bend to him, right? He's a priest. But the way he does it is just really remarkable and really worth applauding, because he does it in a way where you can just so easily sub out the word love, and you could so easily make it about just human to human and just about, you know, how you should be to other people. And I'll tell you, I'm 90 something pages into this book. I'm like maybe a third of the way through it. Maybe a little more. And it's already been something where he'll give examples of stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I could work on that. You know, just with how we are, especially in this time and like era of our society, especially in America, where everything is so divided. I specifically live in Texas, where, I mean, oh my God, there is still signs in our general, like within 5 miles of my house, easy, that are like, you know, stop the steal and make liberals cry again. I don't even know, more things like that. Just really like petty shit where it's like, dude, what are you doing? So I think it's one of those things where in this era where everything needs to be screamed to be heard, like everybody's just screaming at each other and nobody has any desire to understand. They just want to be right. I think there's an incredible opportunity to just stop, calm down, take a breath, reanalyze your priorities. What are you trying to get at? You know, what do you want? Do you want to be right and just talk to no one? Or do you want to understand and talk to someone? but the way how do you approach people? How do you think of other people? How do you value people? You know, do you have to be right? Like, do they have to agree with you to have value? Which is so, I mean, that's huge, right? Like, so many people want like-minded friends or like-minded anything. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't have to agree with you for you to matter to me. You just have to be respectful. You know what I mean? Like, it takes all kinds to make the world go round, but you can't be an asshole. And so it's just a great book about compassion, and it's really authentic and realistic, and it's not at all, I mean, it's for something that's got a religious bend, it's not at all like preachy. It's real honest. I mean, he's got some couple of anecdotes where you're just like, okay, you're all right. Like, you're all right. So yeah, if you're in the market for a good read, I've only been reading it a couple of nights. I try to get through each chapter's about 30 pages or so. So I try to get through one a night, just like it's a reasonable. So I just started it, but like I really, really like it. And I'm always eager to throw recommendations when it's like, especially right now, where we're just, you know, anything to help you just, you know, it's okay. It's going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. Anything that helps us with that is like worth talking about. So yeah. So anyway, so I recommend that a whole lot. That's definitely been a good one. But yeah, so short and sweet, just 10 things, and those are my current favorites. You'll see these every couple of months or so. I just wanted to make sure that I don't want them to get too big, but I don't want them to be just like forced content that's like never the goal. But yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye.